Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to show you guys something really interesting. I hope that this will help elevate your tradings to the next level, and it will give you that edge that you need to make those decisive trades. Alright, let's go. So, before um, anything I explain on my channel, I always like to give this disclaimer. First of all, this is an advanced discussion related to pivot lines. So if you're going to follow this, then I'm assuming you already know the concept of support and resistance. Okay, so recently I have been getting too many questions which seems to be very basic. Okay, so just because I'm willing to help, it doesn't mean that I get bombarded with really basic level of questions. What so like just Google them, try to learn from Google, and if you still have problem, then I'm always there to help you. But uh, due to the workload, I'm going to start and avoid stupid questions. Okay, I'm sorry to call them stupid. It is not stupid for the guy who is learning, but stupid as in you can find the answer in Google. You don't need to ask me what are pivot lines, something like that. Okay, so like in any technical analysis, the concept discussed in this video and analysis derived from it might not always be correct. Okay, we all know technical analysis is not 100% accurate. Something goes like there are other factors which drives the price of a stock. So just use this analysis as a guideline and trade if you see the signal on your setup. Okay, alright, so today I'm going to explain central pivot range, CPR. Okay, it is one of the most versatile price based indicators available to the traders. This is nothing but um, a type of pivot point. Okay, so pivot lines, let's just say this CPR is two additional pivot lines around the center line of the pivot points. So CPR in trading, an edge is all you need to make money, right? So CPR might give you that edge that you need. So let's go and see how CPR helps someone to understand what is happening in the stock market. How can one use CPR for trading? Okay, so first of all, CPR can help us spot trending days or days when the market are going to be side trailing. Okay, so if you already know that today is going to be a trending day, doesn't matter where the price will go, but it will move in one way or the other, then you will be willing to take some trades, right? Because you already know that the price is going to move and it's not going to jump around a pivot line or something like that. So side trail, let's just say side trail. Okay, in on days when the price just side trails, what happens is we are stuck on a trade. Neither we are making money, decent money, or losing decent amount. Sometimes our stop loss get hits, but then the price doesn't move, and we all know how side trailing market is. So wouldn't it be nice to know in advance that there is going to be a side trailing day? So just avoid trading for that day, or if you are really good in entering and exit, then you can trade around the higher and lower range of that day. Okay, so anyway, so this doesn't mean that CPR will tell us exactly what every day is going to be. So mm, people assume that if there is a strategy, then it always works. No, then there are certain conditions where something works and something doesn't. So if you are thinking, oh, CPR awesome, I'll get to know each day whether I'm going to trade or not. No, that's not how it's going to work. Okay, so once I explain how this works, how we can spot trending and side trailing market, you will understand why it doesn't work every day. So this thing can be done by analyzing the width of the CPR. Okay, we'll go into this in detail, just wait with me. So CPR is also useful for trend analysis, right? CPR can help us know which side we are expecting the stock to move, and if there is a possibility of reversal of current trend. So we will be ready with taking action when we know where the trend is going, right? Trend is our friend in the stock market. Everyone who has ever like done basic course in stock market, like watch videos on YouTube and anything, we all know trend is our friend. If we know the trend, we can make some money in the stock market. So CPR can give us that edge. Okay, so let's understand what is CPR width. So width is basically, CPR has three lines. Like in pivot we have resistance 1, resistance 2, resistance 3, support 1, support 2, support 3, and a central pivot line. In CPR you have central pivot line, upper boundary, lower boundary. Okay, so CPR width will be we will be referring this as the difference between um, two boundaries, like upper boundaries and lower boundaries. If you subtract their value, you'll get the width, right? Upper boundary minus lower boundary, or lower boundary minus upper boundary. Okay, so let's just so extremely wide CPR means the market is going to side trail. Okay, and extremely narrow CPR means trending market. All right, so I'm going to explain this to you using Bank Nifty. All right, and also trending doesn't mean that one side movement. Okay, trending means the price can go up or it can go down, but there will be movement in the price. It doesn't exactly mean that if the stock is going up, the stock went up on the first half of the day, that then it will continuously go up and break a new high, make a new high. Okay, it happens, but be ready to take a trade on the other side if there is a sell signal, and or if there is a buy signal and you are short. Okay, so let's see the example. All right, so here, Nifty Bank. Okay, first of all, I'll teach you, I'll just show you this example where I have already done the calculations. Okay, so here it is the center. Let me. Okay, so this is the center pivot line. This is lower boundary value. This is upper boundary value. This is the width. Okay, don't worry about these values. I will teach everything. I'll give the formula on how to calculate them. I will explain how to set up this whole Excel sheet. Don't worry, focus on the immediate objective, on understanding what the width is telling us. Okay, so we are looking for extremely wide values in the width or extremely low values in the width. Okay, so let's see. What I have done is I have taken width, I have calculated a moving average of 5 days window, and I have created an upper upper extreme value and lower extreme value. Okay, so this is my implementation of how to get a judgment. Since we don't have central pivot range in Zerodha, it is only available in ME broker, we have to do some jogard, right, on how to study this width. Like, how can you judge a width if you can't see it on a chart, right? If you only have a value, let's say, since we have a value here, right, is 101 wide, is 97 narrow, how can you tell? We can't tell. For that we have to see the average value of that particular script, here being bank nifty. So we are looking at bank nifty. Okay, basically the width became really narrow on 12 February. Okay, these values are calculated on the previous day data, so these are current day's pivot line, right? We will see this. Let's go to 12 February. March, February, 19, 12 February. Phew. Okay, so see, 12 February. Alright, this is the line of 27,237 approximately. Wait, what? Okay, this is slightly different. Anyway, since we don't have CPR on this one, on Zerodha, I'm just showing normal pivot Fibonacci, like Fibonacci's pivot line, and let's just see what happened, right? CPR. Okay, so 12th February was a was it expiry? February 12th. No, it was not expiry. Okay, so 12th February was a trending day, right? So we know that price is going to move in one direction or the other, right? So see what happens here. Market opens, it is trading around pivot, it is trading around pivot, it goes below pivot. Okay, see, breach, support is breached here, it has breached here, but it was just trading around pivot. You will get better understanding when you apply a trading strategy on this, but just see what happened. The price came down, right? It came down all the way to till here, from approximately from this level 27,240, it came down to 26,990. Right, let's just say 27,200 points movement in bank nifty. Okay, you could have taken a trade here from in pivot to pivot area, again you enter here and see, or you have entered here with stop loss around here, you will still make 200 points. Okay, so let's go next. 13th February side trail. See, 13th February side trail. This one is something weird. It is based on pivot line, right? So market breached this S1 level, so obviously there will be selling pressure. So don't look at this, but the whole day, this whole day, the market was side trailing, right? If you sell here, where the price never came down here, like it came down really late. Basically, it's side trail whole day. Then we have 22nd February. No, 15, 22nd. We 25th, 22nd. Okay, so this is also a trending down. See, it was not really a big movement, because the price already opened with a gap down. But if you draw a channel, right? See how it is lower low and lower highs. See how it is going down, down, down. See, that's what trending is. Okay, all right, so let's go again. 27th February. Okay, another trending. Let me freeze this. So freeze top lane. All right, now let's look at 27th February. Forecast was trending, right? 27th. What happened? Oh my god, like look at this. Opened here, faced resistance, price came down, like breach day's low. Here, morning low, right? Not day's low, morning low. It breached here. Even if you are not willing to sell here, you will definitely enter here as a seller. and boom, down all the way here. So it dropped from 27,180, let's say, okay, 170 to like, wow, 26,750, 750, no, like 300 points at least, 300 points easy. Okay, now which one was that? 27, see, 28 is side trail, 28 February side trail, like there is no movement here. Yeah, I mean there is movement, but it is not worth entering. See, 28 side trail. So I hope you understand the gist of the concept here. Like when the width of central pivot line becomes narrow, right? Then the market will be trending for that day. Is, well, not will be, it is expected to be trending. And when the width of the central pivot line becomes extremely wide, then the market is supposed to be side trailing for that day. Okay, and now let us see how I did this. Okay, so alright, so once you first you need to download historical index data from NSE website, right? Historical index data from NSE website. You will get in products, home, products, equity, indices, historical data. I have already downloaded here the bank nifty file, download file in CSV format. You can download it from any time period you want. I will suggest of at least 1 month, so that the moving average gives a decent value. It doesn't have to be 1 month, we are using 5 period, but you will get an idea of what is happening. um, Unfortunately, you have to download this every day for the next trading day, so this is a uh, preparation you need to do manually. Alright, so once you're here, you will get this date, open, high, low, close, shares traded, and turnover. Now this formula, you will get this formula on my Telegram uh, channel. I'll share this formula, and you can copy it from there, or or you can manually enter it. Okay, so alright, so there is one more thing you need to know. Okay, formula. Alright, so the formula for this is here. Now let's just see the formula, right? Okay, so CPR formula, central pivot line, which is CPL, is high, low, close divided by 3. This is calculated based on the value of previous day, right? Because we are calculating the pivot line for the next trading session. That's how we are forecasting the what is going to happen next day. So central pivot line is high, low, close by 3. So what I did here, high plus low plus close divided by 3. See, easy. Then you press enter. This is the value. Then low, this is lower boundary. Okay, so lower boundary formula is high plus low by 2, and upper boundary formula is central pivot line minus lower boundary plus central pivot line. So that's why we calculate upper boundary at the end, because we need the value of central pivot line and lower boundary. Okay, so here lower boundary, high plus low divided by 2. See, high C2 plus low. Okay. Okay, yeah, high plus low divided by 2, and we have lower boundary. Then upper boundary is this. Okay, central line minus lower boundary, and the value is added with central line, and we get upper boundary. Okay, now for width, there is something you need to know, that is, sometimes, it doesn't happen always, there can be days when the value of CPR's lower boundary may turn out to be greater than that of upper boundary. Okay, in that case the higher value needs to be plotted above as upper boundary, and the lower value will be plotted as the bottom boundary. Okay, there is no need for us to understand why it is, or the mathematics behind it, it doesn't matter, that's how it is treated. Okay, if you want to do the research why, then you're feel free to do it. I'm not going to dig into those technicalities, because it doesn't matter. Okay, all we need to know is the higher value is the upper boundary and the lower value is the lower boundary. Okay, so when calculating the width, you need to put absolute value, because the difference can be negative and positive, and it doesn't matter if it is negative or positive, we only need to know the difference, right? We are um, like analyzing the width of a chart in numerical form. Okay, so that's what we are doing right here. Since we don't have the CPR readily available on Zerodha, so an analysis which we could have done visually, we have to do mathematically. So that's why this is how I'm going to make you, like teach you to implement this strategy. Okay, so first of all, I'll tell you this. Okay, once you have entered this formula once, this is for people who are new to Excel. All you need to do is place your cursor here. You will find a black plus sign, and as soon as that plus sign appears, click and drag all the way to down, and one additional, because we need to forecast for the next day, right? Next trading day. Okay, now lower boundary, do the same. Okay, upper boundary, same. Width is width is difference between these two, absolute value, right? Apps, all you have to do is you will get all the formula on the Telegram channel. Then drag here. So width is done, absolute value of difference between lower and upper boundary. Now for moving average, okay, so here is a tricky part. You need to have data analysis unlocked. For me it was locked, so I'll tell you how to unlock it. Click on file, go to options, click on add-ins, and you will get a list here, and the first one is analysis tool pack. Click on that, come down here, click on go, and generally this tick is not there. It was not there for me, maybe it is already there for you, and if it is not there, tick it, like click it once, you will get the tick and click OK, and this will be unlocked, data analysis. Okay, once this is unlocked, all you have to do is click here once, find moving average, click OK. In input range, select this, click this button, and this will pop out. Okay, so now scroll from top to bottom, you have to click and drag. Once you have selected this K3 to K54, it is done. Go back, interval is 5 period. Okay, and now we need to tell this moving average calculator where he will store the output, right? So output range, again click on this button, scroll, since we have to skip this one because we don't have the previous data, right? So click from here, drag all the way down, leave, go back, click OK. Generally this won't come for you, but it is coming since I am overwriting the previous data. Click OK, and moving average is done. Okay, moving average is calculated. For some reason home. Okay, yeah, moving average is calculated. This is 5 period moving average done. Now upper, here is something you need to understand. Upper, like extreme upper level, I have multiplied um, the moving average value with 2 times. So I am considering if the width is 2 times that of its moving average, 5 days moving average, I will consider is as wide. And if the width is um, below half, like below 50% of its moving average, I'll consider it as narrow. Okay, this is not exactly extreme value which you can call extreme, but it does the trick, and most of the time it is pretty accurate. Okay, I showed you some examples, so you can do it manually and test how accurate it is. Okay, so the formula is simple. You divide the you multiply the moving average with 2 for extreme upper range, and then simply do it for all the rows, and we'll do the same for, we'll divide the moving average by 2, and we'll do it for every row, every data we have. Okay, so divide the moving average by 2. Alright, now this is a bit tricky. All for all forecast is doing is comparing moving average with that of width. Yeah, with moving average, width with upper range and lower range. So if width is greater than extreme upper, it will say the market is going to side trail, and if the width is lower than extreme lower, then then it will say trending. Okay, the formula will be found, this is a very simple Excel formula, but I will still provide it on the Telegram channel. Okay, since I've already entered the formula, let's not drag this video longer, and you will get this. Okay, easy. Okay, now I'll teach you one more thing. You can do conditional formatting. New rule: format only cells that contains cell value, specific text. Yeah, specific text. And since I have already done this for trendings, I'll show you how to do this for site trails, right? So specific text, if the cell contains oh, my bad, if the cell contains site trail, the word site trail, we will format it, we'll fill it with let's say yellow. No, yellow is bad. Blue. Okay, blue is fine. Blue. And font color should be white. Okay, so let's, so like you will get you can select any color you like. This was just an example on how to get this color on Excel for people who don't already know. Okay, this is very easy. Let's say you want to download, once you have saved this file, all you need to do for the next day is copy these 3. Okay, only this rows. Okay, 1 2 3, only this part you need to copy and paste on any other Excel file, and then you can copy the formula. Okay, the same way I copied for the rest of the file, and it will do the job. Okay, you don't have to remember the formula or type it every time you open a Bank Nifty Excel file to predict what is going to happen on next trading day. So next trading day for us will be on Sunday, 22nd, right? So this will be 22nd of April. Forecast is nothing. Okay, if the extreme level is not achieved on either way, it is hard to judge where the stock market will go based on the width analysis. So that's why only on certain, when certain conditions are met, you will get trending or side trail as a signal. Okay, that's why I said don't expect that you will know what is going to happen the next day, every day. No, you're going to know what is going to happen next day, but on some days when all the conditions meet, right? um, all right, so next part, I hope that was clear enough. CPR trend analysis. Okay, so central pivot range can also help us understand where the stock is going. So as long as the script or index is in clear uptrend, the price will not close above CPR or below S1, right? If an uptrend, and in an uptrend, again, an uptrend will always have a rising pivot range, and a close above day CPR tells you that you can have a bullish bias for the next day, right? Downtrend, as long as a script index is in clear downtrend, the price will not close above CPR or R1, right? A downtrend will always have a falling pivot range. A close above day CPR tells you that you can have a bullish. Oh, sorry. Um, I didn't fix this. It was supposed to be a close below the day CPR tells you that you will have a bearish bias, right? This is wrong. Um, so CPR, how can you know where the close happened? Well, unfortunately, we have to draw an horizontal line on our charts. You know, we have to draw an horizontal line on our charts based on the value here. So, for for 22nd of April, sorry, on 8th April, our lower range was 30,409. Yeah, 30,409, whichever is lower between the two, so it's 30,409. So let's go to latest. You go to draw, select horizontal line, 30,000. Ooh, 30,409. See, in an uptrend, right? In an uptrend, as long as script index is in clear uptrend, the price will not close. Okay, the price will not close below CPR or below S1, right? So here the price closed below CPR, lower boundary, and it also breached S1, right? So there is a good chance that Bank Nifty might side trail or reverse next day. Okay, next part is, in an uptrend will always have a rising pivot range. Yeah, for this I'll explain what is happening here. So in a, so since a close was below CPR for bullish bearish bias, right? So since the price closed below CPR, we should have a bearish bias on Nifty Bank for Monday. Bearish bias doesn't mean that it can't go long. If there is something good news in the market or economy, something happens positive, then obviously markets will go up. But as of now, technically, Bank Nifty should have a bearish bias on Monday, right? Because it closed below CPR. Okay, that's one way have to do the trend analysis. All right, so now I will make you understand what is this. An uptrend will always have a rising pivot range, and a downtrend will always have a falling pivot range. Okay, what is this? What is this pivot range? And even if we don't have CPR, how do we understand that, right? So I'll just make all the other pivot levels invisible. We only need central line, because central line, because CPR is always between R1 and S1. Okay, So CPR upper boundary will be below R1 and CPR lower boundary will be below R2. Alright, C. Uptrend. You can clearly see here this is an uptrend, right? Here we have an uptrend. C. Central pivot line. In an uptrend, a CPR will have rising range, have a rising pivot range, right? CPR central line consists of, like it is making the CPR with upper and lower boundaries, right? So even if we don't have exactly a CPR drawn for us, we can see where the central line is going. In an uptrend, central line is going up, up, up. Oops. Clear drawings. Okay, it is going up, again up, again up, 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 up. Psh. See here, central line came down. What happened? And by the way, since pivot is calculated based on the previous day data, we already know that this central line is going to be below than the previous central line. In your calculation, you will already know this. 25.3, right? I think I have data of 25.3. See here, central line 25.3, right? Ooh. See, it is already below here. It is coming up 29,297, 29,589, 29,705, 29,783, and then boom, 29,699. See how this central pivot line is below than the previous line. What happened next? Immediately down. Immediately Bank Nifty opens gap down. Okay. So here, even if the CPR is lower for the next day, overall trend was up, so Bank Nifty went up. That's what I was trying to say. Even if we are biased, even if you know that next date is really low, here we know that next day is 29,255. So someone will be like, oh my god, it is so below Bank Nifty, I am going to blindly short. Oh no, you're not going to blindly short anything. Okay, if you're blindly trading, then I'm sorry, that's not how it's going to work. Anyway, so now on 26th March we have what forecast as trending. So we know that the price is going to move, right? We already know that something is going to happen in the Bank Nifty. All we have to know is which side it is going to move. Okay, is it going to go down, is it going to go up? So price, so you can take position. Here Bank Nifty opens up and it goes trending up, right? See how it's going up, trending, higher high, higher low. That's what trending is, right? Higher high, higher low. Okay, so on 27 March it is side trail. On 27 March it is side trail. Okay, see how it is within this range, side trailing. You can buy at lower here and sell at high here, but side trail, I'll personally avoid trading here, because it, like, bigger players can anticipate price movement, and they can, experienced players, they can anticipate from which range the price will drop and rise. So they place orders like that. Maybe your stop loss will get hit, and then eventually the target will be achieved in a side trading market. So if you know how to trade side trailing markets, then feel free to trade. But with this analysis you can predict which day it's going to be side trailing, right? This side trailing prediction would have already come from 26 March. Why? Because everything is calculated based on 26 March data. Right. Understood what is happening here? So after 27 March is done, on 28th March you will get prediction that it's going to be trending, right? So 28th March, see what happened? Price opened here, trending upwards, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. See, so in uptrend, pivot line will go up, central pivot line will go up. See what happened here? Uptrends going, Okay, let's I need to fix this. Studies, pivot points, Fibonacci. Okay, see, central line is black. Okay, see, central line is black. It went up, market went up, right? Then what happened on 1st April? Bank Nifty closed below S1. Remember what we read here on I made a typo here. It should be close below. Yeah, here. As long as the script index is clear uptrend, the price will not close below CPR or below S1, right? So if this was a clear uptrend, then it shouldn't have closed below S1. Okay. So immediately next day, CPR is below, market is side trailing. It try to go up again. CPR is below. See, on 3rd April, do we have anything here? No. Uh, our width analysis is not predicting anything. But anyway, even our trend analysis is telling us that even if our width analysis is not predicting anything, our trend analysis is telling us what? That market is showing us bearish biasness, right? They tried to try to do one more attempt of going up. Market opened, rejected at R2, and it came down. Like, see, it came down here again. CPR central, CPR is below. Like, it is below. Then here it is going down, down, again down. See, again down. Here, first indication that it might turn or side trail. Again down. Second indication here. Like, even if it came down, generally it doesn't mean exactly reversal. In an uptrend, if the CPR is below than the previous day CPR, it can mean that that day can be a side trail. Okay, like here, see, it can mean either side trail or a reversal, potential reversal. So side trail happened, but the reversal didn't happen, market went up, right? I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. By just seeing where the CPR is going to be placed next day, you can have bullish or bearish biasness on the market, and that will give you that edge that you need to enter in a trade. If you have bearish biasness on the market and you see a clear sell signal, will you not take it? I know I would. Like, see here, CPR is below. I see market open, Bank Nifty open, and it got rejected R2 constantly, right? It got rejected here, again rejected. So as soon as this breach happens, I will sell Bank Nifty. Okay, so I hope you understand what is happening here, how to trade pivot lines. In the next video, alright, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, and in the next video I will be explaining the trading strategy, okay, on how to enter a trade, how to find the entry of a trade using disparity index. Okay, thanks for watching, and kindly follow me on Twitter at Trendy Avinas. Thank you.